game without losing too much casualties in the early laning phase, they're going to have a tough time in the mid to late game.
Do you think they have the tools to do it? I mean,
yes, they have. Because they have the Wraith King, they have the necessary tools.
Yeah, because you look at Secret, they could even consider an offensive tri-lane. You're up against the jungler, you've got a really strong killing combo, so... Now Vici know what they're dealing with. They're going to have an initiation here, though. They'll lift down into the low ground. Super throwing out the stun. He does start to take chilling touch damage, but it's actually Eternal Envy in trouble as Bernie lays in with the napalm stacks up. One more lands. They got him. From long range, Burning delivers, and with that, he'll heal right back up. And Scorched Earth, though, he's gone for the 2 points to Devour.
Looking to juice him up a little bit. Get him low before they go into the real fight, which will come with this follow-up stun.
Ice, when you're around from behind, they're in position, and now Ice into the trees.
It's gotta be Vici.
Even with the Mango Scorched Earth, not sure he gets out of here. He is gonna get scout out. Hey, surprise! Lift, drop, stun, and dead. They did not see that one coming, it seems.
Mid lane,
but now they're moving on mid. The ganking, roaming Batrider. It's a DD room for FY. That's the bigger kill, gods. And it is claimed easily. No dire vision of this bottom.
Lasso gonna find a kill. They'll have Doom to follow it up. And Secret, at best, they have a mech at that time on a dark hero like Darkseer, but...
Here comes the big Rune Clash. FY's in first. He does have the lasso, but no mana for it. They burst down Misery up the bat. It comes at the cost of Selena, though. So a Darkseer for Alina, the very rapid exchange there.
The table.
So FY will grab his prized Blink Dagger, right?
Rune.
This bottom Rune's about to spawn, and he's gonna go for it. There's the Blink forward, the lead is stun off the mark, but the Laguna lasso combo, miss stun, get kill anyway. The Lina way of life.
And FY's greed continues, like, I'll take that bounty rune. There's a kill tax for you, Suk.
Of vision here at night, but don't think it even saw a hero walking down that ramp. So they're gonna press in the top lane now. Also no dire vision. They might be able to get the jump here on Misery. There's a Mango available if they want to commit a Doom as well. Blink, lasso is there. FY on the hunt again. Doom committed as well, and it's gonna cost them a Darkseer, this Roshan. Not a terrible trade for Secret, but Vici happy to just get that extra kill.
Yeah. Not what the Vici gaming lineup is designed to do right now. They want to farm, split push. They've got a PL, they've got Doom, they've got Batrider who can find pickoffs, and finding pickoffs is better than the actual team fight.
Fenrir gets blasted by Weehaw. Puppy puts on his sniper outfit and gets to work on the Ancient Apparition. Has TP rotation of Misery. Very slow start for the Darkseer, meanwhile. Still has not yet to complete that.
Oh, mid lane pie.
They're jumping in, and lasso, not even needed.
Nice
play onto it. They don't even need the Yule Scepter there.
Yeah. Holding everything. Laguna, lasso, now they've still got it for the SS.
Lasso 1 second, but Firefly. Narrow D-ward miss here by Fenrir. At that point, it's a change-up. Vici Gaming, they're the team with the Midas, the Devour, and a lot of strong late game is FY again on the hunt. He's gonna find a wild Pylite Eye, pushed back by the Flame Break. Death once more as the FY show continues. 4-0-3, the team's got 7 kills.
Because Secret are limited in vision options and want to be farming the map as much as possible, they sometimes have to lose a hero like a Rubik in that situation.
They're gonna find Pylite Eye. This poor guy, oh man. He sees Weehaw walk up the lane. He probably figures, okay, it's safe to come out. Pressure on Burning, perhaps. Pylite Eye is going to TP, though. They have yet to see FY mid. Eternal Envy, really not the hero you generally want to go for. They say, screw it, let's at least get rid of that ultimate. Lasso comes out. They're going to kill him off once they do have a Winter's Curse, or will they kill him off? Yeah, down he goes, and do they fight for round 2? Curse online, but Shadow Fiend streaking in. They're going to have to commit for this. The Blade on the point. There's the stun from Super, and the Curse! On the Doom as well! I will also fall, but Ice looks like he will be the trade, and his own way working against him. He's tanky. He's tanky. He survives. Finally, they get one last karate chop, but now Burning's had time, and he gets active as well. Eternal Envy doesn't have that second life. He is holding a blade now. Misery, more lands to him in. Burning's gonna get him sniped. FY with the pushback gets the kill. The burn damage does it, and they want a little more. FY jumping in. They're gonna start.
He's got no reincarnation. Okay, no chase.
He does have the blade now. He does have the stick charges. And we'll make it out.
Really good fight for Vici Game.
2 Ice Blast, though, coming soon for Puppy. So the team fight of Secret gets a whole lot scarier, and we saw it last game. Misery, this guy is, at this point, just a team fight specialist. They're going to move in with the Wraith King. Sun comes on to Burning, but he gets pushed back by FY. Now the Lance can come out. The Mana Burn begins. And Eternal Envy will be kited, frustrated. They may even move on deeper towards him. He's hanging on to the stick charges, so he can always get off that reincarnation as long as he gets it up. And now it's time for Misery to jump in. The car's committed. Laguna's there in the nick of time, and now they're going to try to control Weehaw. They doom him. They lasso him. The doom was stolen. It's turned against them. out. The Saturn even wants to get involved. Now Ice racing forward. Everybody retreating. No, they try to deny him, and they fail. The timing's not right, and they may lose more as Burning marches, and he's got the Diffusal Blade. There's no Lava here on Puppey. Jumping in, backing out, and thinking about one more go. Ooh, a game of chicken for both teams.
One-sided as they would have hoped for.
The siege begins mid, as Super gears up for his next item up to 1750 gold Envy. He can kind of try to waltz in. It's FY again. He's found Puppey on the back lines. There's the Lance. We get up good Ice Blast. He does manage to clip FY. The back, they're both gonna burn. I'm taking you with me, FY, says Puppey. The two captains throwing away their lives. Now our mid will be held. It's very low though. Catapult looking for that last hit, but no. Weehaw slams the door.
Yeah. And importantly, FY is actually just the ability to push high ground with SF in the front lines. Without a BKB, we saw last game, it's just a Rubik telekinesis or an outstun that can take him out of the fight. That game-deciding fight last game was where he just couldn't use Satanic because of stun.
Oh, they found themselves a pie, and they're gonna pull him down into the river, roast him and toast him, and down he'll go. Yeah, we'll get the D-ward in the end with the karate chop.
Yeah.
To catch him.
We've got a, Lotus or Rush from Puppey? This is unprecedented.
This is the lasso counter, maybe.
A lot of single target spells. Doom as well.
We're down. They're going to see FY. The back's there. They back him into a lift. Chain stun. That's some hate. They will get the kill, but the turn might be there for Super. Gets up the stun. The initiation's on Misery. Ice jumps in, but it's into a Requiem. Deleted from the fight. And now Fenrir. No curse available. Envy's going to surge forward. He sees opportunity. Fenrir very low. They'll take down the Wraith King once, but they already lost the Wyvern. And now time for life number 2. Blade Mail activated. Super in trouble. This could be kill number 4. He is being kited, but down he goes. Can PL one-man army his way and hang on to the base? Doesn't seem like it. They will respawn relatively quickly here. Secret! The teams have the same idea. Run! Meanwhile, Burning gonna push the top lane in. So he did go for the BOTs, guys. Oh, looks like they did match the jump. Super getting caught by the back. FY, more importantly, that's the gem! Misery found the combo and they just slapped them down. Gem now hitting the deck. Still on the ground.
That gem's kind of like hidden by the fire, awkwardly. They're all just standing next to it. There we go, Misery sees
You
it.
can't hide from Misery. They're still up the wall even. They got the Wraith King hold. I think they can force this, guys. They're gonna jump in. And Ice has just arrived for base defense Secret. All of a sudden, just pounding through the Vici defenses. This game looked like it was very strong for Vici through the early stages, but now things are getting trickier. As Weehaw will bring down the tower, the Lotus Orb chucked out onto him, preventing any sort of initiation. They don't have buyback on Batrider. They do on the Doom, as well as the Lina. The ults are available, something Secret are wary of. They want to force these buybacks.
We talked about them not really having a great counter for the Batrider, but Rubik actually, if you've got fast fingers, you can kind of completely ruin a Batrider's day if you catch him with the telekinesis.
Get the jump. Both teams getting the vision now. They're going to lasso probably the worst here in the world to bring in. It's the Wraith King as Ice engages. He managed to get up the Doom, and it was Lotus or back the other way. And Envy rushes forward. He sees opportunity. Ice in danger. Looks like he will go down in the trees elsewhere. Then we're going to TP out, but they jump forward. Oh, Super with the shotgun to the face. Takes out Misery. The wall is deployed. They're going to lose 2 cores here. Yeah, they got the Darkseer, but again, an expensive pair of deaths as Burning will float away. I believe the gem still remains on the Dire side.
Damn.
Yeah, still on Pylai Die.
F5 for Secret.
He had a 0 and 5 start. He's got 11 assists.
You know, every death of his benefited his team, I think you could argue.
Seeing them move in here. FY looking for the lasso initiation. Illusions start to stack up. They chase forward. Puppey taking a lot of napalm. This is the way Vici like to fight. Slow, chip them down. Don't fully commit, but they've got the curse. And they're going to turn Weehaw against Puppey. That, too, was stolen. Pylai Die. Wow, this is not...
Their lineup is very much that a hero like Wraith King does get kited around pretty heavily in the late game. But Lina stuns, Arctic Burn, PL Lances, Sticky Napalm. If Wraith King in a late game with a 5-second BKB...
in position, wants to fight this. They're going to look to blow up Super. He gets up the Yules, the Doom. No, tries for the spell steal a bit early. Only got the Frost Armor. Still alive. Super somehow fighting through this, but turns around and will die in the end. To the Shadow P right clicks. Doom going on Weehaw. In danger, low to the level death. Can they keep him alive? FY jumping in, but doesn't have anything left. Looks like Weehaw will barely survive, so they lose the Lina. Pylai Die. It was a pretty bold move jumping in. You see that one hero running down the lane. You gotta assume there's more behind him, but it works out for the Doom now.
Puppey is out farming both Batrider and Lina right now, and that's just where Secret said, we'll just play greedy on our supports as well.
They're going to send in the PL Illusions, then Nice jumps in, BKB is committed, the Aegis already going the way of the Shadow Beam, now FY jumps in, he does manage to get up the last one, Pylite Eye dragging him up, all around, beautiful curse, could be coming out momentarily, he gets to the 4 heroes, and that might just be enough to turn the fight, the Doom is down.
No more ulti.
Wraith King's coming back though, they're going to almost lose their HNet version off the bat, hangs over now, Puppey is going to survive, they jump forward onto Fenrir, finishing him off, and now hacking away at Super, can they bring him down as well, gets off the stun, running from the evil Isama.
Still got a bit of a PL problem, but both SF and Wraith King.
So 2 for 3 there, and I believe they
broke the Aegis.
Puppey, if they can get the jump. Shadowfiend jumps in, high up onto the high ground and burning. Probably the best tier to dodge that. Just quickly doppelganger's way. Start chugging out the lances. There's the counter lance. Wraith King Illusion with the Radiance, and now they're going to go. They baited out some of that counterplay, and they move forward. Ice, trying to get off the Doom. So far, the level death did manage to catch the Doom. We are in the middle of the fray, though, and he goes to work with the Requiem, forcing back Super. Will finish them all. Jumping deep towards the mouth, and now burning to punish him. No! We has too strong. There's the curse, and then the counter curse the other direction. Lacuna is required here to finish the job, so they're going to lose the leader. The Wyvern as well. They got to get more out of this. It's only a Shadow Fiend down so far. Vici back on the hunt. They have a little mobility. And these Lincoln Spears and Lotus Orbs definitely making life more difficult. Pylite Die now, tossing out the zap, burning, jumping in again. Once more a vacuum. Is there any follow-up to this? FY committing, he's got a lasso soon. Super jumping in, just pummels Pylite with auto text. He stops before finishing him off. He will end up going down to the shatter from Puppey. And now Fenrir keeping himself in fighting shape for now. Envy is out pretty far. The ultimate's online again though. Does he have the mana for it? Envy will go and will go down in the end.
1300.
Took a lot. Meanwhile, FY chasing Misery also. Misery, now he wants to run.
Oh, he missed the Blink
ready.
Lasso.
Lasso's ready. Forces on cooldown. Blink also on cooldown. Blink is up. Misery will back off.
Close.
Sheesh.
Right there, but there's so much counterplay.
Big smoke, double smoke, FY. Look who gets the jump first. He fireflies, and it's Envy who jumps into the middle of the entire enemy team. Beautiful way to start. Then they catch on FY. They're going to burst him down. The BKB was committed, but it's far too late. Envy, quick on the draw, and now hunting for more. There's the Yules. Super sprinting towards safety. They're forcing the Wraith King around. Envy wants to go the other way. Stop pushing me in the wrong direction. But meanwhile, Weehaw finds another kill. He brings down Fenrir on the Wyvern. So they grab 2. One of them, perhaps the most important team fight here for Vici Gods, has no buyback.
Secret will kind of slowly chip and siege, kind of like poke around to see what's going to come their way, put Envy on the high ground, hitting the racks with a Lotus Orb, the Lincolns, and whoever's in the front line has to have that fast Lincoln's Lotus Orb response should Vici Gaming
So
initiate.
4-step forward, Pylite Die with the initiation. But the back off from burning, and now they're going to look to turn this. Super wants some sweet revenge. Looks to burst out high, but currently he's protected by so much. BKB comes up for Vice, the counter initiation for Misery, but there's the lasso to pulls Weehaw in deep. Weehaw, Butterfly was activated earlier, had the flutter going, but I think it's just worn out. Now FY getting choked down as Secret storm down mid. They only lose a Rubik, and they are looking for racks here. God's big objectives are what they want. And BKBs, he engages onto Ice. Actually not all that durable. Hacking away at him, and it's enough. Puppey getting the last hit. Actually, the last hit going to the Wraith King, but more importantly, he's dead. Super next. That's a dieback now in the Doom. The Batrider also out of the picture. He died back as well. Alina unable to buy back, and this could even be the game.
Yeah, they're going to go for another lane of racks here. They just have to be wary of the Winter's Curse. Positioning is going to be key here for Team Secret. Very low, to be fair to him, and as a result, Vici Gaming just lose the 1 lane of racks. I'm pretty sure they'll consider themselves lucky that it wasn't more.
Oh, they're going to find a big pick, potentially bottom lane. The 4-step used to break the Lincolns, and then out comes the lasso. Easy kill secured. Taking Misery off the map for 90 seconds, 80 seconds.
Boots of travel, a refresher, an AC, whatever it may be in the late game, and these items just not available.
Fenrir's going to swoop in, gets a little poke off on Pi. Now it's to back away. The Arctic Burn committed. They did force out the Darkseer buyback. But in doing so, they may have also just basically given Secret this Roshan. Let's see. Do they want to continue to fight? They've got the ward up the hill. FY, lasso cooling down still for a couple seconds. He's going to have it now. Entire team doesn't see him coming, but they most likely suspect it, judging by their positioning. They know the Bat's going to be the first one in here. Puppey just hanging around dealing with illusions. In goes FY. He doesn't get the lasso off right away. The Lincolns is protecting Puppey, and now they're going to be forced back. Super also trying to retreat out. Doom does go against him, but it's stolen now by Pylite Die. He's going to look to chug a Doom out the other way. Doom dead by his own sword. They still hold a lasso. They are going to try to control the Shadow Fiend with BKB already committed. He can be focused down by Super. They will max the kill with the Shadow Fiend, but it comes at a bit of a cost. There's now FY still not using the lasso. May die to neutrals. Even the Centaurs want him dead. But Burning's healthy. And Burning may look to go back into the pit now. They committed an Ice Blast there. It is cooling down soon. Dire buybacks now, gods. The Ancient Apparition back in the fray. Yep. They've got the full complement of heroes with Doom down. They still have the Winter's Curse, though, and FY's gonna jump in. He doesn't get anything off, but what a curse by Becker! Is it enough? They'll bring down one. The Ice Blast is there. On to Super. It goes for Burning. Hacks away. And they may not be able to deal with him at this point. He's trying. He does have the damage. Takes him down. Burning has a buyback if he wants to commit it. Does he want to risk it? Will he just be forced to stack this Aegis? You betcha, Burning's coming back. And it's all the way to bottom. Okay.
And he won't be able to find kills off this. Very much just
taking heavy damage for this. And it's not even 100% guaranteed. Highlight die. Will he go for a big play here? Doesn't actually vision the pit. Envy's gonna give it to him. And now they engage. The BKBs get popped up to the high ground. He scoots away, just trying to hang on. This is giving them time to focus on Envy, but remember, he's got the ultimate. They've got to burn all his mana if they want to kill him off and Burning. Oh, nice cold embrace. That'll keep him healthy. Still plenty of mana on Envy. He's gonna have the second life. He's stalling. Burning says, screw it. I know I can't kill him now, but I can go for the Aegis. He gets the Aegis. Pi snags the cheese. He's gonna pay with his life for that, though, for his insolence. And now, Ice, jumping forward. Envy does have a buyback. He's caught out. This could be the turn for Vici. They're gonna bring down Envy as well. I believe was just scouted for a glimpse. He'll jump away. Tier 2 falls top. This is an opening. Damage here, slow down the push. The illusions stack up, but Secret, they're okay with losing this tower. It needs to be more damage from Vici if they want to call it a day and consider this fight a win. They search Weeha, threatening to jump forward. Burning, though, is healing up a bit, and he's able to stay in this fight. The sounds are being buried out. They know that this is their time to strike, and now they're going to bulldoze FY, killing off the Bat, who has no buyback. He's dead for 80. The Bat back on Ice has just the Centaur stop, lets it go on Weeha. That's a melee control. He needs that at 3. Hero stunned by Super. Almost enough to finish off Weeha right there, but he scoots away towards the fountain. Can they finish the job? They bought back on Envy. They're really all in for this fight, and Burning too, continuing to work on these heroes as they hunt his friends. Getting home barely is Ice. Retreating out as well as Burning. They have lost 3. The Wyvern has buyback. The Bat does as well. The Lina, no buyback for 87 seconds.
One Lina without buyback. Things get very difficult for them here.
There is a glyph. It looks like Bat should be able to save his buyback, which is finally available. FY didn't have it when that fight started, but just got the gold towards the end of the fight. However, Wyvern may not have that luxury, gods. The Secret march in. Top lane of Rex is exposed, but Burning starts to administer some punishment here to Weeha. Lotus Sword Blink is protective. There's the jump in from Pylai. He does have the stolen good. He's already committed to try and turn the fight. Burning unable to fight through this. He wants to hang on to that Aegis, but it won't be possible. He's gonna lose it as FY runs over and floats with Flame, trying to find the pick, and it will be Envy they go for. The mana, it's not, it is barely there. Looks like he's coming back, just had it in the end. Round 2 for him, but the whole team scrambling out of the base. They have yet to crank the Rex. They just can't seem to get the job done. Now Burning charging forward again. FY's on the move, doesn't have a lasso. Even the Shadow Blade for a bit of extra mobility through these fights. The creeps are winning the game for Secret to the top lane. A barrage of auto attacks. This will be death by 1,000 cuts. If Vici can't find answer soon, the throne also exposed. The base is crumbling. Vici Gaming.
And you've just got to take a fight to Secret in like an unexpected way.
This could make things interesting.
Okay.
Burning will get the DD rune, now up to about 600 damage per auto attack, but Envy's the one who jumps in first. Ice as well, probably his BKB going deep. Who's he gonna do? Miss Pylai, stop trying to steal my spells, man, leave me alone. Now, Super jumping as well, there's the stun, looking for the Wraith King takedown, but he steals the ultimate. FY gets up the lasso, onto Weeha, trying to control him, then the curse from Bedrock again! Secret in a bit of trouble here, but the Ice Blast to turn it. Burning, poking and prodding. Does he have the firepower? No! The PO's down, no buyback for a minute. This could be it, God's 3 dead. FY TP'ing out, no, it's canceled. I does it again. And he's dead as well. 4 with dead with no buyback. And just like that, a best of 5 has become a best of 3.
I don't think there's ever been such a tense, close game with a 25k gold lead. Each of these fights so close, every single buyback mattering so much, and somehow Vici Gaming just being out, taking it to Secret time and time again, despite the massive gold disadvantage.
Game 2 goes to Secret, guys. What was once a best of 5 is now 1-1.